Hello, Sean, welcome to this, and that's right, I'm making another video, holy shit, and this is my thoughts on virtual reality, the massive big headsets that no one's going to buy when they come out. So my thoughts are, yeah, cool technology, but again, Kinect is a cool technology, PlayStation Move is a cool technology, 3D is a cool technology. Back in the 90s, crappy accessories were a cool technology, but none of them caught on. And it's amazing to me that video game developers and publishers don't understand this. I understand it. If you look back all the way to when video games first began in an arcade somewhere, it was mostly control interface that is pretty simple, and that really hasn't changed in 30, 40 years. Has it? No, you still play on a controller even though they've shrunk or they've got more buttons or less buttons or whatever. The control interface is usually always the same. It works, it's responsive, and it's got a proven track record, and it's not gimmicky. Sometimes a PlayStation controller you can tilt like this, that's okay. So let's look in the past 10 years of what has revolutionized the video game industry. First, the Wii came out. And the only reason that was successful is because your mum bought it and your grandparents bought it for whatever fucking weird reason. They sold like 1 trillion units and they haven't been able to replicate that since. Poor Nintendo. So Sony and Microsoft saw that and thought, well fuck, we better do that. So Microsoft came out with the Kinect, cool technology, and PlayStation came out with the one-to-one move. Pretty cool. But us as hardcore gamers didn't buy into it because that's not the controller face we're interested in. And not only that, but nothing cool came out and they were both way too fucking expensive. Follow me, people. Cool technology, but not practical. And I think virtual reality is exactly the same as that. And let me tell you why. First of all, nobody wants to be sitting down or standing up with this massive box on your head. Granted, they're probably going to be able to shrink it and blah, blah, blah. But still, not interested. And no family and no casual gamer that sadly make up such a large percentage of the video game base are going to put their money on that because it's not interesting to them. Cool. It's great. I haven't tried any of them, I will admit, but it's a great technology to do at demos and E3 and press conferences and stuff like that. But in the real world, in people's living rooms, I don't think it's going to work. And because people won't adopt it, because either it's expensive, I believe PlayStation Morpheus or whatever they've decided to call it is expensive, that, you really only have the hardcore people that are super into it. 3D technology is another great example. Remember when 3D was going to change gaming, and then because the 3D televisions were expensive as fuck, and then the glasses were expensive as fuck, they're cheap now. Like, this is a 3D TV. Didn't want 3D, but because of when I bought it, the technology is still in there, and, I've never used it once. So yeah, you come out with a 300, 400, it's more expensive or just as expensive as the actual console, and the only people you're going to have buying it are tech heads, people in the industry, or people that have way too much money and just really want a cool device. And because of that, the install base is going to be compared to the install base of the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox. So the percentage there is not great. And because it's not great, we're going to see exactly what happened with 3D TVs and moves and crappy accessories from the 90s that everyone touted as the greatest advancement in video game history ever. Because no one's got it, no one's making shit for it, or exclusively for it, because there's no people there to buy the shit. Sure, you can shoehole in some voice commands for the Kinect, or some, wacky arm movements for the Move, or even, you can turn 3D on if you want, but it's not built from the ground for that, and that's why the video games suffer if they've got shitty 3D built in, or they've got shitty voice commands that don't work, or they've got shitty motion controls that no one really wants to use. But if it's built up from the ground for that install base, which is what Microsoft were trying to do with the Kinect, and which is why I've got one stuck there that I never fucking use, great! And then people buy it and then you've got the install base. But I'm not going to be buying virtual reality because I don't like it. And I know a lot of other people either A, don't like it, or B, just can't afford it, or just don't want it. So the install base is not going to be there. Sure, you might get some indie stuff, but is it really worth it to warrant, 400, 500, however expensive this technology is going to be? I think video games are going to remain unchanged. They've remained, unchanged from a control point, I would say, you haven't changed in 30 years. So why would they change now? It's not going to revolutionize anything. No one's probably going to buy it. One got bought by Facebook, so probably no one's going to buy that out of principle because everyone hates Facebook apparently. So yeah, cool technology. So is motion controls and 3D technology. That's cool, but I don't like it and I don't want to buy it, and I know most of you won't be able to or won't buy it anyway. So that's my thoughts on virtual reality. Let me know what you think about Morpheus and what do they call the Microsoft one? I can't even remember. And then there's the other one that's been around for ages. So yeah, cool technology, but is it real? Is the value proposition there? No, I don't think so. So until next time, rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Au revoir. Fucking Sony proprietary hot shoe, you fucking asshole. God damn fucking thing. Get on there. Mate, fuck's sake. Just balance. That's all I need. Just balance. And don't be in the fucking frame. Get on. Fuck me. Who the fuck builds a proprietary hot shoe? Fucking Sony. That's who. Fucking assholes. And then doesn't release a fucking adapter. Fuck. Oh, what? Jesus, there goes the fucking... Alright. That'll have to do. That's not in frame, is it? Alright, good. The cat... It's way... Oh, fuck it. Who cares? Let's go.